Shit be crazy sometimes. It's the tarot talk, baby. It's the tarot talk. Tarot talk. It's the tarot talk. Tarot talk, baby. In the dawn of Aquarius. Sometimes shit's hilarious. Situation serious. Your unaligned self, a tad hideous. Foolish tendencies as you sip hibiscus tea. I shall proceed. No hesitation. Divine understanding due to knowledge application. Peace, clarity, illumination. I'm here to heal the nation. As above, so below. Manifestation. No time for show and tell. My yoni and the greatness behind the veil. Mind, body, soul, sipping smoothies made of kale. Deep like Pluto, feisty like Mars. The goddess got cooked up in the moon water jars. 5D, reality, sun, moon, and stars. In case you didn't know, Mecca got bars. I confess I am the high priestess. Oh yes, such a pretty fucking mess. The impress, never need to impress. Nonetheless, 9 stages to completion. We birthed in the nation, no stress. Be it major or minor, arcana, life's a test. North, south, east, and west. Live your best, motherfucking life, no strife. It's the tarot talk, baby. I thought you knew, shit'll make you go crazy. It's the tarot talk, baby. It's the tarot talk, tarot talk. It's the tarot talk, baby. Shit'll make you go crazy. In the luna of the night, alright? Yeah. Mecca Shabazz, the illest MC. I thought you knew.
Peace, universe, peace, peace. It's your girl, Mecca Shabazz, the illest MC here with Tarot Talk by Mecca. Jumping on this live. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, tapped in and tuned in. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me and me with you. Collectively, we're here to raise the vibration and keep the frequency going on a constant inclination for ascension. With that being said, I'm unapologetically organic with all things heard and witnessed while engaged upon my channel, meaning I am not a licensed practitioner of any sort. I am a practitioner of every sort. So with that being said, if at any point in time you feel some type of way, i.e. fucked up, please utilize your free will and disengage immediately. And for those that choose to share time and space and intention, let's go. Let's get into this tarot talk, baby. Collective, collective, collective. It's imperative that you take heed to the words because it is happening now. Words are spells, and this is definitely counteracting the energy that we've always been in and moving forward. There's no time like the present with what's going on, with all these energetic forces, with the solar flares and things of that nature, the eclipse and the new moon and the super moon and all that, the 369 effect and all of that. There's so many heightened energies with the Venus and Mercury in retrograde, with the spring equinox, the new year, all of that, and not to mention we are now in the moon of Aquarius. What does all that mean? Well, before we move into this, let's just tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen, hit the notification bell to stay in the know. Share this live with 3 people that you feel compelled to. And if you'd like to book a read with your girl, you can go to TAROTTALKBYMECCA.com. With that being said, Grand Rising. This is to assist you with shining in the dark, hence the title. Shine in the dark, baby, hence the motto. The angel number that came out for the collective is I am limitless. When you see 0, just know that that's the synchronicities that are reminding you of your limited power and how you're unlimited. You're limitless. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight, and understanding of both oddly and earthly things. As much energy is going on right now, there's going to be so much oddities in the energy that you have not experienced before. But like I said, now is the present time. It's ready or not. So when you see that. So diving right on in, I'm going to start with Aquarius because the Aquarian energy is here with the moon. And we'll go all the way to Capricorn, from Aquarius to Capricorn. So I am going to go right on in with no further ado and see what these the cosmic energy is in the solar flares. Take what resonates. Aquarius. What's the energy and the messages here for Aquarius? How will Aquarius be affected during this magnificent, epic energy shining in the dark? Talk to me, Tarot. Aquarius. First house, which is Aries. The arrival. This is not just another initiation. You have arrived. This is the time for you to receive. Go ahead and meditate and get your mind in the proper alignment with reception. You have arrived. First house is about action. Aquarius, I know you can feel the connection. The earth has been your playground, and you have written the rules on how to play. The world is the core of your existence when it comes to coexisting, being a conduit for energy. You have arrived. The actions that you do from here on out, moving forward, are in perfect alignment. Look at your birth chart and see exactly where your houses are at so that you can be in the best position for this reception. Whoa, Aquarius. I can't make it up. King of Cups. Developing that energy in motion. That's pretty epic. Do you see the force? You're in perfect alignment. You're the water bearer, and you're in perfect alignment with the arrival. This is not an elementary read, so you're here, you know exactly what to expect. I'm going to get a sacred schedule for you with this energy, Aquarius. Home. Ooh. This energy is gonna make me a little overwhelmingly emotional because we have arrived. We are here. The time is now. And if you're ready, you're ready. You have arrived home. You're in perfect alignment with your energy and motion, Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Pisces. There was a reason Source was having me get on here early. Talk to me, Tarot. Pisces. 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 Cards are jumping, y'all. Pisces, we have rebirth. Pluto came out for you. Typically, you're in a spiritual, emotional connection. This is killing game on all that you've been through and in, like a whirlwind. This is a time to churn and regroup. This is a time to reinvent yourself. Pluto came out for you. Quick shuffle for Pisces. You got to put the work in, but it's easy here on out because you've always been who you always are. It's just now, it's opportunity to, you get to pick and choose. You've always seemed to feel on the back end with slim pickings and leftover residual energy, but not anymore. You get to soar. This transmuted energy for you is the best. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. You're in control. You've always been in the right position. You get to rearrange the energy. Queen of Pentacles and Pluto. Go deep, baby. Go deep. There's nothing you can do wrong. What is the sacred sigil for Pisces? Sacred sigil for Pisces. If it's your first time here, welcome in, welcome in. If you're returning back like you never left, thank you so much for the love. You're safe in this space. You're welcome in this space. I can't make it up. Pisces, transformation, rebirth, Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Tap that screen, tap that screen. Hit the notification bell to stay in the know. It gets real. You need to know this. Aries. All the energy is right here. First house. Your season. I'm feeling strong purging for Aries as well. I feel like you get to let go of those things that have weighted you down like a weighted blanket. You get to reset your life. You get to get everything that you wanted because the work that you put into it. Yeah, look at that. I can't make it up. Mars, Aries, you're in motion. Ashe. You are in motion. And what's funny is Uranus came up for you too, Aries. Mars and Uranus. We're in Aries season, and the moon is in Aquarius, which is Uranus. So it's time for the change and the motion. That typically doesn't happen, but you got 2 cards, and hey, I needed to share that with you because it's in unison. Aries. Aries. Continue to do a great job. The universe shows up for you when you show up for yourself. This energy, look at this. Look at this. We have Mars, Uranus, and 8 of Pentacles. It don't get no better than that, Aries. You're the mastermind of your destiny. Change. You have the power to change things. Put things in motion. The universe gives you that. It's very magical. But it's real. Sacred sigil for Aries. Aries. Full moon energy. Look at the spheres. The universe is working side by side to co-create with you. All of these are spheres for you. Look at that. That's beautiful, Aries. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. What is it that you want? Reinvent yourself. It's beautiful. Taurus. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know with all this energy and motion? Taurus. Taurus, clarify. Why? Because you're the Hierophant and you get to walk away from the old ways and possibly don't really want to use the word stubborn, but for the sake of this read, the stubbornness that you've been in with things always going the way that you expect it to, it doesn't live here. Okay? You're diving into an essence of clarity in perfect alignment with a solar calm. Typically it's trust but verify. This is believe and clarify. I don't know why I'm hearing the beautiful horizon for you. The beautiful horizon. Solar calm. Taurus. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment with the clarification. Sacred sigil for Taurus. Solar calm, clarify with meditation for your wish fulfillment. Beautiful energy, Taurus. Gemini. Quick shuffle for Gemini. Tap that screen, tap that screen. Gemini is the communicator, dealing with messages. This is alliance. Gemini, you need to know that you're very much a part of the alliance. All these messages, these downloads, you're the messenger of the gods. Within this sphere, within this energy, within this cosmic realm, within this solar flares that are going on, you're the messenger. Conjuncting energy. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Gemini. We are in Mercury retrograde, so it may seem like things are going a little wonky, and they may be, but you embrace that. You thrive in it. Your social network needs you. You group the social network together, like you're the glue of that. Gemini. Gemini. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on for Gemini? What are the messages here for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? There's people that may be down and confused, lonely, broken. You're the glue. Your words are spells. You cast that good energy, that positive reinforcement on them for them to realize that although there are 3 cups of spilt energy, 2 are still standing very upright to be utilized for their benefit, for their growth, for their evolution. You are the conduit for that, Gemini. Sacred sigil for Gemini. Whoa, that's powerful. All of a sudden, while Gemini is needing a sacred sigil, there may be a message in this. One of my wands, right when I brought this out, one of my wands fell. You're the magician. You have everything that you need. Make sure if you have a wand, make sure you're utilizing it. Your wand is a tool to assist in the social networking when it comes to the alliance. Gemini. Sacred sigil. Talk to me, Tarot. Gemini. Gemini. water. Five of Cups is water. Going in with your intuition, magnified, being able to hone in energy and motion, casting spells, defying energy that doesn't serve, with a congregation, a conjuncted alliance, bringing forth the clarification that there is not a moment that goes by that the collective is alone. We are in the core of Source's existence, which is in alignment with who we are. Destiny is upon us. Gemini, you have a task. You have the power. You have the manifestations before you. Utilize them for the good of all mankind. Quick shuffle for Cancer. I'm also compelled to say for Gemini, you may be dealing with a Scorpio strong. Five of Cups is scorpionic energy, and the water energy is there. Quick shuffle for Cancer. Partnership. Some of you may have your Venus and Mars in Cancer, dealing with relationships. Venus is in retrograde right now. Juno. When I see this, I think of birds that talk, love birds, but they talk amongst each other. So there's communication here when it comes to this partnership. Cancer. Communication is needed within your partnership. Cancer. Seven of Swords. There's some trust that you need to put in place. Your partner is waiting for you to show up. And there's something that you don't trust about this partnership. However, we're in a retrograde energy. Show up. Cancer. When you show up, when it looks like there's a lack of trust, there's a blooming energy. There's a growth, and the communication is stimulated. Cancer. You reach a peak. Woo, and there's magic in that. Unleash the magic. Communication, words. Cast those positive spells in the midst of something that may not seem so positive. Your partnership, your relationship, your energy in motion flourishes. But you redefine who you are. Seven is dealing with self-discovery. So showing up when it seems like you shouldn't trust normally, you have the power to reconstruct that. There's magic in you showing up, Cancer. I just heard accountability. Okay, Leo. Quick shuffle for Leo. Leo. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know with these solar flares and this cosmic energy? Talk to me, Tarot. Leo. Ooh, 6th house. Sustainability. Interesting. That's dealing with your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, soul connections. Harmonizing that, Leo. You're guided by the sun, which is in a partial eclipse. So this is where you need to be, Leo. I'm also getting Lionsgate portal really did a doozy on you. And you felt half completed. Well, here's the other portion of you coming in with the baton, ready to execute the win. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on for Leo? Messages for Leo. Yeah. Aries energy here. Some say Aquarius energy. The Fool. New beginning. Let's go, Leo. This is how you gotta begin. For the win. Coming on in. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 whole months. It's been 7 whole months. It's time. 7 is the number here. Self-discovery. Let's see here. Sacred sigil for Leo. Everything is in alignment with Uranus right now. Uranus and the sun, is ironic as that is, Aquarius is opposite of Leo, but not in opposition to. Good fortune. Leo. Let's go. Nothing lies ahead for you but good fortune as you are in this momentum. "444" may be the number that you see with synchronicities. 444 is a number of protection. Just know that. We have 44 and then 13, which is also 4. So you could definitely be seeing 444. Okay. The Fool is 0. You could be seeing 440 as well. Interesting. Take it as it resonates. Virgo. Cosmic energy for Virgo. Cosmic energy for Virgo. Talk to me, Tarot. Virgo. Virgo. Digest. Virgo, you are the magician as well, like Gemini. And 6 is there, like for Leo with the 6th house. Harmonizing. You have to take it all in. You got busy work you've been doing. You got to take it all in. Like Gemini with the wand, being a magician. Your hands are very busy. Do you see the solar and the lunar? Your hands are dealing with the duality, the harvest of it all. Being super busy with the you've been fixated on the aftermath, but it's in the present. Now is in the present. Don't let the energy that's going on now get you set back where you miss out. You have to stay active. Virgo, talk to me. Quick shuffle for Virgo. Justice. You gotta stay active. Virgo, you can be judgmental and critical, but right now is not the time for that. You need to stay busy because it's harvest time and you can't let it slip. Can't let this time is of the essence, and you can't let it slip through your hands. Your hands need to stay busy. That's the key. Talisman, that's the key here for you, Virgo. Okay, that is the key. Take it as it resonates. Quick shuffle for Libra. Welcome in. Tap that screen, hit the notification bell to stay in the know. If you'd like to book a read with your girl, go to TAROTTALKBYMECCA.com. That's TAROTTALKBYMECCA.com. This collective reading is to assist you with shining in the dark, baby, because the time is now. Time is of the essence, and yeah, it's not waiting for no one, ready or not. The time is now. Talk to me. What's going on for Libra? Wow, Jupiter came out for you, Libra. Look at that, abundance. Interesting, we just had the Justice card come out for Virgo, but then now it's Libra, which that's your major arcana. Let's see here. You could be dealing strongly with a Virgo. You may have some stuck energy. Yep. 5 of Wands. Something is trying to block your abundance, but this is the time to speak things into existence. Speak eloquently. You can't see right now what the blockage is, but you need to be in alignment for it. So you need to possibly realign your chakras, unblock some chakras here to get to your abundance, because that's where the expansion is at. Why Jupiter's here, to expand that for you instead of being on the straight and narrow. And there's no room for indecision at this time. Yeah, look at that. Protection. You're protected as you venture out and expand. You see that? This is the core of you venturing out and expanding to get to your abundance, Libra. because there's things that will keep you limited with the Five of Wands if you let it. But this is what this is for, so that you can know what to do. Ashe. Quick shuffle for Scorpio. Scorpio. Quick shuffle, Scorpio. You can subscribe if you vibe. Also, you can go to my YouTube channel, Tarot Talk by Mecca, and subscribe. Scorpio. Fourth house, home. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio. Handling things that are not just for you, but for the ones that you love. Going just a little bit deeper for the ones that you love. This is not a selfish act, but it takes a selfish mind to engage in the acts. Only like a Scorpio can think and hone in on the intricate details. Ooh, it may be hard. Look at that. We have the Celestial Weaver, because you make things happen for your family. You make things happen. You weave things together. And this celestial energy, this cosmic energy, propels you to do so. It hits home, Scorpio, for you. Interesting. Sacred Sigil for Scorpio. This is a side that completes you. This is how your family sees you, Scorpio. I almost want to say omnipotent. I'm big on colors. Look at the color sequential energy. Do you see the hues of blue and melanated orange with the shadow work? The shadow representing the moon, the core. But then you see the warmth and the cool. You see that? The warmth and the cool. Selfishly unselfish. Sacred Sigil. Scorpio. Scorpio. And we've had Pluto and Mars come out. Ooh, look at that. Two cards going to come out for you. I have to show them. Air, which is spirit, and then friendship. Doing something outside of yourself. Friendship could be the selflessness that it takes, because you have a friend in yourself, but then you can be a friend to others, and Source is a friend to you. So no matter which direction, and this is also keen focus when it comes to this. It's kind of like being an archer. You have that keen focus, but precision, and then this is spirit guiding you with this energy. I can't make it up. I just told you warm and cool. Look at that, warm and cool. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Scorpionic energy at its best. Sagittarius. Look how everything just keeps on connecting the dots. We just had friendship with the two arrows representing Sag energy. Sagittarius, talk to me. What's going on for Sag? Cosmic energy with these solar flares. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on with Sagittarius? Aquarius, which is the moon right now. The moon is in Aquarius, expanding these horizons for Sagittarius as a collaboration. This is giving energy like the temperancing the energy, Sag. There's some sort of healing with this property here. Sagittarius, talk to me, Carol. Tap that screen, hit the notification bell to stay in the know. Talk to me. Sagittarius. Whoop. The Hierophant, healing is of the essence. You are dealing now with a different side of yourself, Sag. You normally do a lot of eloquent speaking. Now you're doing a lot of teaching, and it's for all mankind. This is a definite upgrade. Expansion of wisdom, expansion of knowledge, expansion of communication, expansion of lessons being learned, putting it to the forefront, Sagittarius. Putting it to the forefront, not just living in your head now, but this is action, this is actuality. It's the change that you've been desiring, never knowing how to make it in full-blown motion. Here we are. Talk to me. Sacred sigil for Sagittarius. Sacred sigil for Sag. Sagittarius. New moon energy, which is where we are right now. Aquarian energy, which is where the moon's at right now. Gosh, all right. People are waiting on you, Sagittarius. It's like a 911 effect. Look at that. 4 and 5 is 9. That's the year that we're in. 9. Then we have 11. 911. It's not a joke. You're leveling up. Love it for you here. Expansion at its finest. We had Jupiter come out for you as well. Your energy is already to the forefront. And we have Capricorn. Quick shuffle for Capricorn. I'm really excited for this reading for you guys. You have no idea. Thank you, universe. It's been a long time coming. It's like what's already understood don't have to be explained, baby. The reads are going to get much, much lighter now because we're here. Everything that we've been saying mantras for, meditating for, aligning our chakras for, it's here. Capricorn. Pisces energy, sensitized. Oh, wow. Capricorn, of all things to come out, Pisces want to come out for you. 2 fish swimming in opposite directions. Being sensitized. You've been desensitized this whole time because you've had to. It's the devil. Being sensitized is what's bringing about a new you, Capricorn. That's been your heart's desire to a certain degree. Capricorn, talk to me. What's going on, Capricorn? 10 of Pentacles. I cannot. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is where you want to be, Cap. Bring it about. I don't know what I just heard. I need a man with sensitivity. Capricorn. That's the remix, y'all. 10 of Pentacles. That brings joy to my heart, that you can dwell on the duality of being sensitive and still get the things that you need and want and desire. That is gorgeous. Still being in your element, still being in your essence with the 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. If no one can, Capricorn can. Affirmations. What's going on? Yes, yes, yes. Talk to me, Tarot. What is this? Safe travel. And see, this hue of green gives strong Capricorn energy with being grounded. Safe travel on your mission of sensitivity. Your sensitivity is on the way. You're in the right alignment. You're perfected to get what you need. You're perfected to get what you need, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. And remember to shine in the dark, baby. Now, for those of you that are here, I just gave you the cosmic energy for what's going on this special day. Thank you for being here. I am going to bless y'all with a little further in-depth energy. We're going to tell you what your magic is, okay? And what you need to do in this energy. Dealing with shadow work. Okay. So, with that being said, going down the line, Aries, talk to me. What's the magic for Aries? What's the magic? What does Aries need to know? Aries. Shadow work, Aries. Moving forward, what does Aries need to do? Ooh, 2 came out, okay. You got a lot of work to do, Aries. So what I have for Aries is your magic is in altar work, being dedicated to putting in the work. You got to realize that endings are inevitable. So be positive about the shades of gray, even though it's not concise, clear, black, or white. The shadow work that you need to have is courage. Okay? At this time, fear and vulnerability and growth out the door. Stop hiding. Show up and let yourself be seen. And what you may need to do in lieu of that, like I said, source don't lie, make an altar. Okay? And build strength while you're being courageous. That is what I have for you. at this time, Aries. Go be great. And remember to shine in the dark. Taurus. What is the magic for Taurus? Taurus. What is the magic for Taurus? Protection. Yes, yes, yes. Ashe. Cast that circle of protection around you. Ooh. Why? Because you can... I know that's right. Thank you, Spirit. You could rewrite your own story, Taurus. What is the shadow work needed for Taurus? What's the work that needs to be done at this moment in time? What can Taurus do? Oh, okay. So, Taurus, cast your magic circle, the magic oracle, using salt. Okay, stand firmly in your truth. You are divinely guided and protected, so that is definitely your power. That is your magic, especially when all things seem to come against you. Okay, you can always rewrite your own story because you have the power to do so. You're divinely guided and protected, especially during this energy right now. It's a transitional energy, and you're exactly where you need to be. No more stubbornness. You can rid yourself of the old ways and dive into the new. There's going to be Decepticons that try to stop you. That's why you can rewrite your own story. You don't have to worry about what it's always looked like or what it's always been. Integrity is here, being transparent and trust the process. So the shadow work is ridding yourself of any deception. A slippery slope erodes trust, okay? Honesty fosters the connection and authenticity. And with that being said, it could be some family members. Don't worry about it. Stay you, stay true, and love them unconditionally because they're not going to taint anything you got going on, okay? Oh, shit. Gemini. What is your power? What is your magic, Gemini? Gemini, the magician. What is your magic? Big shuffle for Gemini. Gemini. Didn't turn over, so we're not going to worry about it. Gemini. Don't be anxious, Gemini. And use your wand. Remember, you're limitless. Gemini. What's the magic here for Gemini? Tarot cards. Hence where we are now, the guidance. Just like the alliance and the connection that you are with social networking. This is guidance. Tapped in and tuned in. That's your magic, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Talk to me, Tarot. Gemini. Gemini. Whoa. All right. All right. Clover, release your guilt. Interesting how clover comes out like a 4-leaf clover, which is lucky energy. But we're on Gemini, and there's 2 here. One of you feels guilty, the other one feels empowered. So the energy that you're in when you're utilizing tarot and being guided is that empowerment. So there's a part of you, Gemini, that feels guilty about your empowerment. Release that. This is the time to do so. Whoa, that was crazy. And the energy, the way that it flew out and shot out was just crazy. That was, some of you may be feeling crazy, okay? Your spirit guides are here. The power of 3. Shadow work for Gemini. Talk to me, Tarot. What's going on for Gemini? Shadow work for Gemini. The unknown. Makes total sense. Look at this. Tarot cards, and then you've got the symbols on cards. Hitting the unknown with tarot, with divination, with your guiding spirit guides, your ancestors, those that have paved the way for you. Surrender with your curiosity and with your faith. Faith is believing in the things you can't see. Being curious like the Gemini that you are. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. So release the fear, release the guilt, and dive in. And with that being said, what's your next course of action in this energy for Gemini? Talk to me, Tarot. Yes. Read those cards. Read a book. Learn something. Dive into the unknown. I know that's right. Ashe and touche for Gemini. Cancer. What is the magic here for Cancer? Cancer, tapping into magic. What is it? What's your magical power? What's your magical energy? Cancer. You are a healer. Very witchy. Very natural. Cancer, you're probably a green witch. There's messages in your power. Quick shuffle for Cancer. You work best in the shadows. Do you see how the hues of light are coming through the trees? But it's not a full blown, and your back is turned. But there's essence all around you, communication. You work best in the shadows. This is your time to shine in the dark, Cancer, with this eclipse energy. What does Cancer need to know? Talk to me. In Cancer, you had partnership. So, interestingly enough, partnering with Source. Cancer. You got the same thing Taurus got. You could rewrite your own story as a healer, utilizing, look at this, Cancer, you are a water sign. Look at the ripples. Energy, strong, heightened. There could be some blockages, and you just need, and you're controlled by the moon. Time to heal. Heal yourself before you can heal others. What's the shadow work here for Cancer? You may want to listen to some music. Therapeutic music heals the soul. Shadow work for Cancer. Talk to me, Tarot. Positive change. Yes, that's what you're looking for. You being a water sign, you're ready for whatever. You look like you're in the midst of the desert, which is very earthy, but you're prepared for the rain, but you are the water sign. Ascend, evolution, be free. Transform pain into strength and empower yourself because you can rewrite your own story. Ashe, what's the next move for Cancer in this energy, in this moment, Cancer? Three came out for you. Ooh, okay, sex, okay. All right, because that's energy. You might be doing some sex magic, and that's part of your healing, the positive change. Beauty rituals, okay, so getting sexy and beautiful. Okay, and then what? Hydrate, because you're a water sign. Drink that water, that H2O. I cannot make this up for you, Cancer. That is what you need to do. That partnership, that's where the sex comes in, the beauty ritual. Ashe, that's the healing. Hydration, that's the positive change. Being free, rewriting your own story. All right, take it as it resonates. Leo, what is the magic here for Leo? Leo. Leo. Cosmic energy is so strong for you, Leo, right now. Your power, you have a responsibility right now. Oh my goodness. Your magic is in your responsibility with being the high priestess. Why? Because you're governed by the sun. What do you need to know? What does Leo need to know in this essence as we speak with this responsibility being the power that you obtain? Talk to me. Leo. Leo. Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Why? Because you're the king or queen of the jungle. You don't have to. You're the high priestess. Do you see? Do you see how the moon right there is guiding you? Your intuition is enormous, gigantic. Shadow work for Leo. I don't know why I just heard somebody's You have beautiful long hair and you're about to cut it. It's part of the I don't need nobody's permission energy. Shadow work for Leo. Battle within. So you don't need anyone's approval. You have your own battle within with inner conflict and resolution. So the greatest war you wage is against yourself. Okay? That's that hidden silent war. And you make your own keen decisions. What is that looking like for you? Like, what are you doing with that energy as we speak for Leo? Talk to me. Leo. Look to the stars. That's what you're going to do as we speak. Take it as it resonates. Leo. That's right. What is Virgo's magic? Quick shuffle. Virgo's magic. Shh. It's a secret. Book of Shadows. This is always Virgo. You've been Virgoing, okay? Get your grimoire out and your ink pens. Get to writing, get to adding on, get to diving in, getting the research, the introspection, going hard. That's your power. Gemini, you get the wand out. Virgo, get the grimoire. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo, your energy is forthcoming like Cancer. What's that all about? You might be dealing with a Cancer. Bitch fire. Ha! Stand up for yourself. Virgo. What's the shadow work in this? Yeah. You're divinely guided. You don't need no help. Interesting. Why is my right ear itching? Why is my right ear itching? Right when I looked at that. It's still itching. Why is my right ear itching? It's like really itching. Like, what the hell? Shadow work for Virgo. Heal through art. Your creativity and your expression. That's where you thrive. So express your shadows in art and let healing unfold. So there's some, you may hold all the secrets and that may set your flame on fire for being bitchy, but you walk away with like, what? I got this. This is part of who I am and how I get down. And if you don't like it, you know where you can go. And that's really where you're at in this energy, because you do the work, you do the research, you figure it out, you do it by yourself. Don't need no help, don't want no help, and it's all about your creative juices flowing. But you have to realize that this is a part of your healing as well, with what you've been holding. I don't want to say a grudge on, but wow, look at that. I can't even make this up. Journal, grimoire. What? Also, what came out was positive affirmations. Speak that shit. Because while you're healing and being creative, it's the spark of this that has you standing up for yourself. You affirm it, you said it, you meant it, you're about it, you're healing with it, you're jotting it down, writing it, and you're keeping it close to you. But it's for all at the end of the day, but not in this timing. This timing is for you, but it's for all later on eventually. All right, that is what I have for you, Virgo. Take it as it resonates. Libra. What is the magic for Libra? Libra. Tap that screen, tap that screen. Hit the notification bell to stay in the know. Libra. What is your power? Where is the magic line for you? I am seeing two powers, two duality with you, Libra. Remember who you are. Your ancestors show up for you. There's power in that. And then once you realize that, you're incubating it, okay? You're absorbing it. You're keeping that. Once you remember, you're keeping that, and you're nestled up in it, and you're cultivating it. It's like you gotta have before. It's like being in an egg. Like the shell's gonna bust out, and you're gonna be this life force. But until then, you're getting all the nutrients you need. You're cultivated before you bust out. There's power in that with you, because you can bring balance to the situation. There's power in that for you. This is what you're learning to do as we speak. You're learning to do this as we speak. What do you need to know, Libra? What does Libra need to know? Talk to me. Okay, Libra, you might be dealing with a Leo. You've earned all your stripes. Lioness energy. You're learning. Look at that. You're learning to be free. You're in this energy. You're going deep as you learn. You're being in isolation, which is like the incubation. But at the end of the day, you are still divinely guided by all the essence. You have this fire in the sky, the water. You're on this earthly plane, and you're just taking it all in with the essence of you. Shadow work. What's the shadow work here? Shadow work. Shadow work with dealing with your ancestors, especially. Talk to me for Libra. The unknown. I believe Gemini got that as well. You could be dealing strongly, Libra, with a Gemini. Yeah, uncertainty is the only certainty. So surrender, curiosity, and faith. It looks like that's what you're doing, is surrendering. Okay? And then also, the unknown, you don't have to worry about it because you remember who you are through your ancestors. They've already walked this path. So even though when you're in incubation, like you're in that cocoon or that egg, you don't know what's going on, or no one knows what's going on. It's festering up. You're regrouping just to be able to bust out. So that's gorgeous. Libra, what do you need to do with this energy right now? Like right now. Talk to me, Tarot. Libra. Look to the stars. I know that's right. Look to the stars right now for this energy that's in motion. Scorpio. What is the magic that Scorpio is in during this cosmic, eventual force that's before us. Scorpio. Scorpio. You're the alchemist. Herbal kitchen, something like a Cancer. When I said green witch with the Cancer, with the healing, but this is herbal kitchen. So you're making a lot of magic happen in the kitchen, Scorpio. Okay? You're whipping it up. You're like the scientist, just making cosmic goodness all over the place for all. Whether it's for consumption or for, if it's cloaking some energy, or if it's casting energy, whatever it is, you may work hand in hand with a Virgo and a Gemini because they are the magicians, Scorpio. But you have that deep, penetrating focal point. So let's get into what you need to know with this alchemy, being the alchemist. Scorpio. Scorpio. Talk to me, Tarot. Scorpio. Feast. Look at that. Slow down and celebrate yourself. You're the alchemist. You create these things. It says herbal kitchen and you feast. Ashe and touche. I could be speaking with someone that's born October the 29th. What's the shadow work in this? Scorpio, it's time to change the way you eat. Spirit just said that. That's straight like that. That's very cut and clear. Shadow work. Jumbled thoughts. Scorpio, you be thinking a lot too, you know. Maybe having jumbled thoughts. Again, strong energy. You may be dealing with a Gemini. We have duality here. Confusion, anxiety, and escaping. The mind can make a heaven or a hell. The mind can make a heaven of hell and a hell of heaven. But you're the alchemist. I believe strongly that when you change the way that you eat, your thoughts move along accordingly with that. So here we are. What are you going to do, Scorpio? I'll tell you what you're going to do. Just a second. What is Scorpio going to do with this energy of alchemy? Scorpio. Connect with fire. That's what you're going to do. Connect with fire. Looks like they're whipping up something to eat, cooking something to eat. You know what I'm saying? You got the herbal kitchen. You're going to work with fire. You're the alchemist, creating a feast and controlling your jumbled thoughts. Ashe and touche. Scorpio. Next up we have Sagittarius. What is the magic for Sag? Quick shuffle. What is the magic for Sagittarius during this time? Okay, secret as well, like Virgo. Book of Shadows. What you know about it, Sag? What you got going on with that? I could be talking to a Sagittarius who has a Virgo moon. Sagittarius. Oh, nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Okay. Sag, focus on the here and now. When it comes to secrets. Book of Shadows. Focus on the here and now. You might need to go back and flip some pages that you've already written. Read that. Take it all in. Then bring yourself present on the here and now and get to writing. What would be the shadow energy in this that you need to propel? Because look at the cosmos. Right now, we're in the here and now. This is an expansion of your thoughts. Get to writing. Don't talk about it. Write about it. Shadow work for Sagittarius. So I have these three that I'm going. Yep. You got 3. Actually, no. Spirit said you got 6. I gotta say them all. First off, make peace. Okay. Profound, genuine risk. Make peace. Journey inward. Okay. We have introspection and growth. Sagittarius energy, big time. Escapism. Relaxation, facing reality. That's looks about right. Shame and guilt, compassion and acceptance. Sagittarius, do your shadow dance, dealing with fluidity, movement, and openness. Mental contest, such a Sagittarius at the end of that. Wow. Control, power, and repressed. Strength is not winning. Struggles define strengths. So get to writing. You got some secrets you need to dive into. Get them out your head and onto the pen. And don't talk about it. Be about it. Sagittarius energy. What are they doing with all? There's a lot of shadow work on the table with these secrets. What's going on? What does Sag need to do? Woo, yep. Can't make it up. You're tapped into your intuition because of all those secrets. Because of all that shadow work. Look at the shadows. Look at all this essence of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, man. Sag. Get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Capricorn. Quick shuffle for Capricorn. What is your power, Caps? What is your magic? Capricorn. Oh, 2 wanted to come out. You're in the midst of an awakening and balance. Awakening, your power is to be awakened and balance. You're growing, and as you grow, you're just more and more awakened. And you bring balance because you dwell in the dark, but you're shining now. You dwell in the dark, but you're shining now. So you're bringing, there's this awakening brings about this light, a forthcoming light for you, Capricorn. You've been in hell, but you're not hell bound. Woo. Hello, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know with this energy? Talk to me. It's time for healing, not war. You've been in the dark, but you're shining in the dark now. So you're like leaning in towards the light. You're bringing about that balance with your awakening, okay? I could be talking to someone who was born on December the 30th. What is the shadows? What is the shadow work that you need to tap into? Talk to me, Tarot. Capricorn. Dark reflection. I can't make this up, Capricorn. The dark side facing the light. Shining in the dark, baby. That's what you do best. The darkness has been your habitat, but you're leaning in toward the light with this awakening. It's time for healing, not war. So truth-seeking and liberation, freeing yourself. Yes. When you look into the abyss looks back at you, Capricorn. What do you need to be doing right now? What do you need to be doing right now? There's a few things you need to be doing right now. Soak in it. Somebody need a foot massage too. But soak in it. Because, yeah. Earlier in the read for Capricorn, Pisces came out. Pisces control the feet. Also, movement. Yes. Don't say nothing. Just move something. And you're shifting. The awakening is a shift to bring you into balance. That's that movement. Okay. And then make a vision board, because guess what? Pisces came out, and that's a visionary for you, Capricorn. Make a vision board so you can be clear on what it is that you're trying to do. Sometimes when we shine in the dark, we go around feeling our way, eyes wide shut. Open your eyes and see the vision before you. But you have to put the work in to create that. That's part of the movement for you. That is what I have for you. Take it as it resonates. And remember to shine in the dark, baby. Peace, you and I verse. Peace.